What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Whiskey Dixon. I'm Sugarbear. I got my buddy Eric here with me today again.
What's up, everybody?
We're drinking Kilchoman Machir Bay. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Kilchoman.
As you've seen with some of the other ones, we've been reviewing some really heavily sherried Kilchomans. This is like the least sherry one. This is essentially all bourbon cask, and then I think they finish it in a sherry cask for like 6 months just to get a little sweetness in it. And really, you can tell by the color, this is a young whiskey.
I don't think it's been sitting in a cask for too long.
No, I believe it's...
I love that.
I believe it's only like 6 years old. It's a pretty young distillery. They've only been around since 2005. And like we've said in the past, though, these guys are awesome. Like for what they're able to accomplish at a young age, you know they're going to be a big name in the industry.
What I like about Kilchoman is they do a lot of their own farming. They still do floor malting. They bottle on site, which I appreciate that.
Very, very traditional Islay distillery. They do everything on site. They're a farm distillery, and Kilchoman is actually the name of the original settlement there on Islay, where this distillery is located, which was just a small farming settlement that the ancient Celts came and established there on Islay. And it's in a very different part of Islay than where all the distilleries are. Most of them are kind of down south. This one's more on like the northwest coast of Islay, and comes in at 46%, so that's 92 proof. Had to think about that one. Natural color, non-chill filtered always, because they are a craft distillery. They only make the highest quality whiskey.
For the price, nice product. I always like to look out for that 46%, non-chill filter.
I mean,
color added.
I've seen this as low as like 50 bucks.
Yeah.
And for 50, it's a steal. I've seen it as high as like 70, and to be honest, at 70, that's a bit much. So I've seen it floats around between that range. So try to get it on the cheaper end if you can, but depends where you live. I know, Scott. You know, but here you can get it between 50 and 70. Pretty average.
Pick it up. It's interesting. Very distinct.
A lot of vanilla, charcoaly peat smoke.
Yeah.
Like a different peat. Not real earthy, more seriously burnt wood, like
an
charcoal.
1820s train with charcoal.
Yes.
Like shoveling into the furnace.
Exactly. That is spot on. A lot of vanilla in there too, though, from the bourbon cask. I don't get any sherry.
No
notes.
sherry.
Yeah, like,
I mean, it's probably there just to help.
I think it was just to get a tiny bit of color on it at the end too. Like, imagine if it was lighter than that. I mean, it wouldn't. It would just be tequila.
I might not buy it if it were lighter.
Yeah, it's a pretty young whiskey, but as far as like roughness, it doesn't have any soapiness. It's not really rough at all.
Kind of thin body, huh?
It's light. It's a pretty light body. It's pretty dry also. Not hugely complex. Not a lot of maritime character. There's a little bit of salinity, mostly in the finish. Actually, we should turn these around. I forgot, these are actual Kilchoman glasses as well. So
hello.
We don't mess around on Whiskey Dixon.
Gotta represent.
Yes, and we're fans of this distillery. Kilchoman's doing awesome work so far. Yeah, not a whole lot else to say about it. This is just their flagship entry-level whiskey. If you haven't had anything from them, this is probably the first thing you're gonna find. This is the most common whiskey from them.
Can't miss it. It's screaming blue.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful bottle, beautiful box, and it's a beautiful whiskey. And really, everything they make is totally awesome. So once you try this, you'll step it up to Sanog and Lochgorm, and hopefully a lot of new stuff on the way too, now that they're approaching they've been around now, I think, like 14, 15 years. So we should start seeing some like 10s and 12s from them.
I suggest pick one up, bury it, and don't get it for another 20, 30 years because it's going to be worth something.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Any other thoughts or anything?
I just like how they are in-house.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing it the right way.
They're doing everything right. It's a pretty small operation, but really the price point doesn't reflect that, I feel like. I feel like for 50 bucks, this is totally awesome when you can get it for 50. that's a steal. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Totally awesome distillery.
Kilchoman.
Well, if you like this, please click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, check us out on Instagram. We are Whiskey Dixon. I'm Sugarbear. He's Eric.
What's up?
And till next time, sláinte, keep on drinking.